the first thing that come to mind as a composer is like the people, the janta, the Aam Janta, when they're worshipping him literally, that I'm doing justice in terms of the score. So it was very, very important that Adi, Kabir and me sat and really went through each and every scene that Salman is featured in and make him feel larger than life, make him look very big and everybody feel in awe of his presence whenever he does come in every single frame.
In a commercial film, and if I'm doing it in a sort of a relatively real style, I need background score to give me that emotional high, because I probably will not pitch the emotion of the way that actors are speaking too high, but the background score can take it that one notch higher.
Kabir said it's very important, being a kind of a spy versus spy movie, to have a theme. Like all spies movies have themes, like you have James Bond has his own theme, Pink Panther, just to give a few examples. So this, he wanted a kind of a character that, a theme that fits Salman's character, Tiger's character. So he wanted a kind of a theme that would befit exactly what Tiger's all about.
I had called in Julius and I said, Julius, whatever happens in the other scenes, I know ultimately you'll crack it, but what we need to really nail is the Ekta Tiger theme. It needs to become that one iconic theme that the moment you hear, you think of Tiger. So he started actually sending me literally dozens a day. I don't know how many drafts I would have forgotten, but Julius would probably remember how many drafts he sent me.
We came up with, I would imagine, a cool 70, 80 ideas and back and forth. And we thought all of them fit, but Kabir knew exactly what Tiger's all about.
He would send me a little sort of a 10-second, 15-second phrase every day. And I was a little, I think, hard on that, because I knew that if it doesn't hit me instantly, it's not going to grow on me. So I would keep rejecting and Julius would keep sending.
He, in his own head, had an image of Tiger that he felt that theme exactly would fit.
And then I revisited some of the stuff he had sent me, and there were some new tracks lying there. And that's when I heard that one sort of a phrase, which was at that point in time maybe about 10-12 seconds. And I said, Julius, this is the one I think you should work on. And that's gone on to become the Ekta Tiger theme.
Thank you.
One of my briefs to Julius was that, we are shooting in 3 of the strongest musical cultures of the world. Whether it's Turkey, whether it's Cuba, or whether it's Ireland, they all have very strong musical cultures. I said, it'd be a shame not to use elements from their musical culture into our background score.
In terms of Ireland, we used kind of Irish drums, big drums for that river dance sequence, and we used the fiddles to play the melody. Then in Turkey, we used the Turkish flavors. We used oud and rabab, darabuka and stuff like that to give that kind of flavor when the action sequence happens there. Then there's an action sequence in Cuba where we use brass and rhythm patterns which are very, have the flavor of Cuban rhythms and stuff. So it was a very wide canvas.
And that's how the musical score of an action sequence in Cuba is different from the musical score of an action sequence in Dublin or in Turkey.
Talking about a guy called Tiger.